So in today's session, I'm going to share you how to draw the drawings, how to draw the basic drawing, and how to use the watercolors also in it accordingly. So I have a small pencil with me, a drawing book, and this is a small palette, and these are the watercolor sets which I'm going to use. But before going to start, let me explain you that what are the process in each and every drawing that I follow, and if you follow that, you will also get the same results. So number one is that you should be able to understand the drawing and not just copy the drawing. Most of the artists I see that they just try to copy the drawing, whatever they find in the reference image, they try to draw line by line. So you don't have to first of all copy it, you have to understand it, and then you have to draw it. This is the first concept. Second concept is related to the drawing, related to the paintings, that how efficiently you use the waters in your, if you're working with the water based medium, that how efficiently you are using the waters in your medium and applying it on the surface. And that study is different, that painting study is different totally, and this drawing study is totally different. If you master these two concepts, the mastering of the drawing and mastering of the paintings, then you will be able to draw any paintings effortlessly. Yeah, I'm purposefully using the word effortlessly because you can literally draw it with effortlessly. So first start with this basic shapes. So just to, for the sake of example, I haven't thought anything uh, that what to show, but randomly whatever comes in my mind I will going to share it now. So let's, for example, start with a cone. You should all know that this is the basic diagram of cone. This is the basic study of the cone, right? You might be knowing this cone, how to draw this cone. It's very simple, but understanding this cone and drawing this cone or copying this cone is totally different. Like, to copy this cone, it is very much easy to copy it, it's very much simple also, but to understand it, it requires a little bit logic. So I will try to explain you this cone from different angles and how this structure of the cone can be used to draw a drawing. So just for the sake of example, I will draw one cone here. Like this, I'll be drawing one cone. This is another cone. Giving the center to all the cones. Like this, the drawing I made it very much simple, very much simpler. It is not any rocket science to understand. I just imagine what will happen to these cones uh, when I when I place a cloth on that, or when I place a even surface on that cone, and how it takes the path. So let's join these cones, outline of these cones like this. Like this, the drapery will fall in this way all through the part. Like this is the simple formation of the cone. This will come under the shadow region. Like this, the shape of the it is just the formation of the leaf. It's just the formation of leaf, where somewhere it is a concave, somewhere it is a convex, somewhere it is a concave, somewhere it is a convex. So this is just the basic drawing which I did, and after that I will show you what is the real application of this and what to do of these parts. So now let's coming point towards the colors. I will take some color. For example, I will take this Prussian blue. And a little bit green also I will choose. Probably you can choose any greens, any blues. I'm just showing you a one way to use it. I'm not saying that it is the only one way. It is one way among, there are many ways actually to work with watercolors, but this is just a small part which I'm going to share you. With this flat synthetic brush, leave it for sometimes to let it dry, then we'll work with this green color now. Just trying to cover with the shadow region. Just by adding a little bit more water in it, just try to spread the color. The more water you take, the more transparent effect you will get. by adding more and more water. I'm just making it transparent. To make it dark and opaque, I will use the combination of blues and greens and use it in a thick way. Just try to blend it smoothly as long as the colors are wet. After that it goes difficult to blend the colors. I will use a slightly touch of black also in my palette. Slightly, very light. Just to give the dark tone. Just go on adding the gradient from dark to light. That's the simple concept which you have to follow. Now once you got this shape, again try to give some contrast in it, some dark tones, some light tones. Light tones are not possible now because we already gave it. We'll work on the dark tones only. Here again there are two options for us. We can go with directly dark tones, or we can increase or decrease the opacity also along with the dark. So I will do both the cases. First I have already increased the opacity, now I will decrease the opacity. That is just I am making the colors thick. So this is the shape which we got. It's really beautiful, an amazing shape. We'll go with the stem. The stem also will give some dark tones. And ultimately the shadow part. If needed, you can give this blue color little bit here and there. Like this comes some creative stuff. You can do it by your own also. You can change the color tones. So this is a small demo of watercolor which I gave. There are many such concepts, many such things which you can learn. So we'll stop the session till this stage only.